It's been a really great matchup for us to start off the year. Anthony Richardson, as he showed with the limited amount of snaps that he's had, he's shown that he can be a dynamic playmaker, running the ball, also throwing the football. So he's a playmaker, right? You have to account for him every single snap just because of his dynamic ability, right, to run the football. So he poses a really good challenge for us defensively, and we definitely have our hands full.
DeMeco, why has Jonathan Taylor been so successful against the Texans, no matter who the coaches have been?
Yeah, Jonathan, I think he's a successful running back just because he runs with such great contact balance. It takes more than one guy to get him down. He does a really good job breaking tackles. He plays physical. He plays downhill. He runs the ball, plays the game the right way. I think that's what makes him a really good running back.
DeMeco, there's been a lot of good running backs in this game. What do you see from their tandem inside EJ Speed, Zaire Franklin?
Yeah, EJ and Zaire, they've done it for a while together. Right? They're long, athletic, fast guys who can make plays, sideline to sideline. So, we have to be able to get a hat on those guys because they make most of their plays once the ball gets past the defensive line. Those are the guys who you have to stop because, their speed, their length, their athleticism.
Will didn't practice the majority of August. How do you feel about his availability for this week coming up?
Yeah, we'll see where we go throughout the week. Feeling good about all our guys, ready to get rolling for the year.
You mentioned before that you felt like you guys started a competitive roster. Just knowing the work you guys put in as well, what type of competitive juices are flowing for you as you get ready for the real thing this week?
Yeah, it doesn't change for me. When you're a competitor, you compete, whether it's preseason, training camp, whatever the day is. We don't turn it on. For me personally, I don't turn it on once the season starts. Every day for me is a competitive day. How can we get better? How can we win? How can we improve? So it doesn't change now that the season kicks off for us. Our mentality doesn't change as a team. Our mentality doesn't change as a coach.
You and Steichen have a lot of history. What are your overall thoughts on y'all's history going back to San Francisco, Philly, and last year?
I don't look at it as a history, right? Between me and Steichen, it's about the players playing the game, right? Our players, Shane is a really good coach. He always has his guys prepared, ready to go. Really respect him as a coach. And for me, we got to do the same. Just have our guys prepared, ready to go, ready for anything that they may throw at us. So it's not about me or Shane. It's about the players who strap it up on the field.
CJ obviously had a ton of talent kind of coming in. But obviously y'all had to do something well with him for him to have the season he had in year one. What do you feel like you all as a staff did well, and what are y'all kind of continuing to do?
As a staff, whatever player, whatever the position, whoever you're dealing with, you have to put guys in position to be successful, right? You have to do what they do well. I think that's what our staff did with working with CJ on last year and going throughout this training camp. You just give him things that he likes within the offensive scheme and things that he feels good about executing, right? You have to listen to players when it comes to that, whether they like, and that's what you try to go out and run those things because they're going to be, I think, more to your advantage when he's doing things that he likes to do. So just listening to each other, making sure we're all working together, staff and players working together, that's how you become a good team in this league.
What did you notice from CJ in the huddle, how he operates in the huddle? What have you noticed from him compared to year one? How has he grown? Just his command of
CJ's command has grown just how he communicates in the huddle. You communicate with confidence in the huddle. I think he's just been more vocal. But when you do it, right, for the second time around, it's a lot more easier. The verbiage of our offense hasn't changed, so it's easier for him to understand what we're calling and communicate that with confidence, and he's doing that.
You talked about the coast linebackers earlier, but how important will it be to establish the run against that strong front seven that they do have?
Yeah, they have a really great front seven, starting with the two interior guys, Buckner and Stewart. Those guys are a force inside. But it's not about if we have to run it, but whatever we have to do to move the football up and down the field. It really doesn't matter if it's running the ball, throwing the ball, whatever it takes for us to be successful in moving the football, that's what we'll do.
DeMeco, you went from 32nd to 8th against the run last year. You got a lot of new players. What's the key to being even better than 8th?
Yeah, the key is consistency, and it's always important. The first game is going to be about tackling. Right? You have to tackle as a team, right? So talk about our defense last year, there's too many missed tackles. So for us to improve in run game and also the passing game, we have to be a better tackling team, and that takes just more hats to the ball, more guys securing and wrapping up.
What did you see more throughout, Kamari's short stint with the Texans in his rookie season? What have you seen from him that stood out the most about him?
What stood out the most to me about Kamari is his consistency. Like, he shows up every day, whether it was rookie minicamp, OTAs, like Kamari, no matter who lined up across from him, like, I just love that he never wavered with whoever lined up across from him, and he accepted whatever challenge was thrown his way. A very smart player. He finishes the right way, right? And that's what it's all about in this league. Everybody's about the same talent-wise, but you have to make up in your mind how you're going to finish each play. And he finishes with the right mindset, which has allowed him, right, to continue to grow as a rookie and be consistent because of his mindset of how he finishes things.
You all ended the coach season in week 18 last year. How's it going to feel going back into that same environment to start the season off?
New year, not worried about last year. Right? Last year was last year. We're fully focused on 2024. We're a completely different team. They're a different team as well. So for me, last year has nothing to do with this year going into their place.
When you build a team that no longer can surprise anymore, or is no longer the underdog as you all were last year, in that sense, does the messaging at all change, or do you have to tell your players something different? Like, if you understand what I'm asking.
Yeah, for me, I hear that about surprising people or like, it's the NFL. That doesn't happen. Like, I don't care how you guys cook it up. Like, it's the NFL. Every team, every player is good enough to win games each and every week. So nobody's surprising anyone. Nobody's sneaking up on anyone. Anybody can get beat any single week in the league. So the whole narrative about sneaking up on us, sneaking up on people, or our expectations, outside expectations, for me, it's we're focused on internally, we're focused on our team and how can we go play really sound football. That's what matters to us. It doesn't matter about sneaking up on people. Our expectations, that doesn't change how we play the game of football. We're going to play the game the right way. We're going to play relentless. We're going to play with great energy, and we're going to go out and challenge any opponent we line up against for 4 quarters.
DeMeco, you've had some time now with Diggs on the field and watching how he operates. What kind of influence do you think he's had on that wide receiver room already at this point?
Yeah, really excited about adding Stephon to our team. I mean, you talk about his influence. It's not just his influence on the receivers. It's just his influence on our entire team. Like, his competitive spirit, what he brings each and every day, like, it lights the fire in our entire team. So I'm very pleased with what he's done, the energy that he brings, and I'm excited to see him, right, go do it in the regular season. But he's been a leader for us since the day he stepped on the field. And I'm very excited to see him continue to grow and continue to see him build, even better chemistry with his teammates.
DeMeco, do you have team captains voted for you, or are you still doing that this week? And also, following up on the last question, what you see from Caleb Bullock?
Yeah, we'll get the captains out later this week. With Kalen Bullock, Kalen is another guy he's continued to rise throughout camp. Like, from where he started his first day to where he is now, this guy has been, outstanding to work with. A smart player, as well as Kamari, 2 smart young rookies who have made plays, on the practice field. So when you do it in practice, you want it to translate to the game, and that's what Kalen has done. He's shown that he can be a consistent playmaker for us. So I'm excited to see his growth and development through his rookie year.
We'll take these 2 and then John, and then we'll close it out. Another addition to the team, Joe Mixon, we didn't get to see at all in preseason, but kind of going into his first game as a Texan, what are your expectations for him, and kind of what's the excitement about having you veteran tackling?
Yeah, Joe will be Joe. He'll be doing what he's done his entire career. I don't think you'll see anything different, right? He's strong, physical back. He's gonna get yards, right? So I'm excited about seeing Joe run the ball, behind our offensive line.
Last 2 right here. I know you've been coaching for a while now, but how much do you think it'll help as you now have a year under your belt, you're ready to go through the ups and downs of a full NFL season? How much does maybe that first year under your belt might help?
Going into my second year is like I've been in the league for a long time now. So as a player, as a coach, so for me, I understand, what the season entails, and, you take it one day at a time. And that's how I approach the season. That's how I approach life. And that's enjoy the moment, enjoy each day that we have. And, of course, there'll be ups and downs in life, but, man, you attack every day with the right attitude, everything will be just fine.
I think over the course of the season, you learned a lot. What is something that you worked hard to improve, or you think you still need to improve as a head coach?
For me, it's just, I think as a head coach, what I've learned is just spending more time with my assistant coaches, right? Pouring into the assistant coaches more, spending more time of developing and helping the other coaches that I work with. I really appreciate all the work that these men do, all the sacrifices that they give up to be here and the time they put in to be with their families. So for me, it's just pouring into those guys more and being more of that developer. Talk about it with players on the field, but also with our coaches.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Just compete. I mean, this is the NFL. We want guys to be their best.
Hey, let the boys know what we're about. From the first snap to the last snap. Hey, it's starting in with us. Right here in this huddle. Nobody else.
That's what you see. You see a competitive group of guys who are fighting to make this team.
Beautiful night in Pittsburgh. Steeler logo midfield. Hallowed ground in the National Football League.
Hey, lock in for your brother today. You up to the man next to you. Let's get it, man. Bring it up. Takes on three. 1, 2, 3. Take.
Petrie to the end zone.
Petrie is playing some game.
Cutting inside, Dell breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Houston.
Hey, man. Them boys got to feel us today, man. Let the boys know it's a little preview of what they about to get on Saturday, man. Show up. Hey, 10 on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Jones airs it out deep. Stingley has a pick inside the 5-yard line.
I need you to get that dog up out of here. It's that time, bro. Hey, don't play with the rest. Get that mother. Ball on 2, 1, 2.